Welcome to the Grumpy Fiber Friends podcast.
I know. I didn't bring the fart gun today. I have nothing to make you guys laugh. Are we ready?
I don't know.
Should we take another minute?
Probably.
Collect
Our
ourselves?
energy is pretty shit right now. We're all like,
It's Monday morning. It is Monday morning,
It's
right?
Monday morning. I know.
I don't even know what day it is.
I'm like, I need some matchsticks for my eyes.
I put on like extra coats of, oh my god, I'm all blown out today. Look at my
You've got-
forehead. Boing!
See, and I think my hair looks kind of good today.
She looks great. I look like a disaster.
We're like, oh, we're disasters. And Louisa's like, whew, I'm pretty hot.
Yeah,
Check me out.
I don't know what I did. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
I
a good
really
knitting
like
day.
that. A very good knitting day.
Welcome to the Fiber Friends podcast,
Welcome
everybody.
back. Hello,
Episode 12.
Wow. A whole dozen.
I know.
That's crazy.
A
You know what?
whole dozen.
The numbers are getting high enough. I'm starting to lose count.
I know. I had to check before I came
Did you?
here today.
Good. Good.
12. Holy Hannah Banana.
Wonderful. Wow.
Cool beans.
Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Happy Monday.
We're trying to muster up some enthusiasm.
I know.
It's Monday.
Yeah, we all have a case of the Mondays. But that's okay. We're going to talk about knitting. We'll be in a fabulous mood within 10 to 15 seconds. It'll be fine.
That's right.
That's why
Because-
we had the whole like 5-10 minutes that we just recorded was to, you know,
Get
Get
our
out all
Grumblies
the
out.
get all the bitching
turn
out.
the crank, and you know, yeah, we had a few stories to tell. Well, not stories, just you know,
Complaints.
complaints as you
Moaning
do on
and
a Monday
whining.
morning.
It's all
But
good.
it's all about knitting. So
It is
You
all
know
about
what?
knitting today, though. We probably have quite a bit less knitting and stuff than we did last time. Since
It's
Oh,
only
yeah.
been just,
10 days,
not even 8
Yeah.
days?
8 days,
Yeah.
and then it's going to be about the same from now to our next podcast.
yeah.
Because we are going to put out an episode right before the Woodstock
Fleece
Festival, which I can't. I'm so excited.
I
It's going to
know.
be so fun.
I want to like start counting the days because we're
Well,
gonna
you
see.
can't because it's
well,
the
could.
second and it's on the 14th. So
We
12
could.
days!
12
12
days.
days.
It's 12 days.
I can
12
do
days
that
of
math.
I know.
12 days and it's our 12th episode.
my gosh.
12 days.
Is that
So,
not a sign?
We should talk a little bit about that, about the Fleece Festival.
Yeah.
Yes, we should. We're going.
We
We're
are.
gonna be
We're
there.
going to be there. We're not vending.
And we're going shopping.
We are going to shop.
We are shopping.
We are going to partay with the sheep and the yarn.
All right. Well, I'm not going to be there with your parties.
You're not gonna be with the sheep.
I'm
You're
going
gonna
to
get
hang
party
out with
with
the
the sheep?
alpaca. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I want to see the Angora rabbits.
Oh,
That's what I want.
They're so beautiful.
Because
Yes.
I'm really serious. Oh, poor Daisy. Maybe that's why she's kind of on the chopping block today. Because I want to like get rid of my cat
And get an Angora
and
bunny.
get an Angora rabbit.
I will gladly take Daisy because it's so funny. Every time we come here and I take my shoes off, Daisy like dive bombs them, rolls around on them a little bit, sticks her face down right into the. And my feet, I don't think are that smelly, but I have
You
animals
just
at
have the
home.
right aroma.
I have the right aroma.
Apparently you
Daisy, I think, would make love to my shoes if she could. She sticks her face like
Yes,
right down.
right in there.
Yeah,
I know.
it's
Well, maybe we
awesome.
could do it as a trial basis. And she can wake you up at 4 o'clock every morning.
My dog, Daria, woke me up last night at about 2. She has one of those coughs, you know, like when you get something, like think of an old man getting something stuck in their throat and going, like that. And she does it, but it's like 100 times louder. And she does that in the middle of the night, right beside my head.
Animals.
I know.
They're wonderful.
I do love her though, but the beagle
Well.
sleeps downstairs. He's naughty. Our beagle is naughty.
Poor Eddie.
Well, he's a monkey, so at nighttime when we're asleep, he has to go in his crate. He likes his crate though.
Does he? What?
Mhm.
I can't believe that.
Oh yeah, he loves
He's
it.
such a good little boy. He's so those
He's
big
a monkey.
puppy
He is
dog
a
eyes.
he's a beagle. So when you
Norwegian
leave the
Perla?
room,
Or Portuguese?
yeah, Portuguese.
oh,
Uh-oh. This might be a problem. Straights.
wah wah wah,
I might need to find
elbow room.
a circular needle. Never thought of that.
I
You
think
guys
there
got
might
my-
be a few around here.
Which one can we? Is there one we can grab?
Those are all straights. I see
know.
straights, straights, straights,
DPNs and straights.
straight, 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 straight.
And DPNs.
You need some to come out of the closet.
All right, so we've just gone on like 14 different tangents. We were going to talk about the party.
Right.
Yeah, we're planning a party at Woodstock. We
Sorry,
are
guys.
actually planning a party.
Yeah.
We really are.
Yes.
So hopefully the weather cooperates.
With our dear friends, the Codependent Knitters.
Yay!
We'll talk about them more in a bit, but
We
we
love
did
them.
want to talk about the party that they suggested and we hopped on board for.
Because we're joiners.
Because
Yeah, totally
who's going
are.
to turn down a party
Followers.
at a knitting show?
A
Absolutely.
knitting party.
Yeah.
I'll
We can
turn
be-
down another kind of party.
Yeah,
Because I'd rather stay at home in my pajamas. But
Yeah. But a
a
knitting
knitting
party.
party?
Yeah.
I'm there.
Totally.
So, at the Woodstock Fleece Festival, we are going to do a tailgate lunch.
Can you
It's
believe
bring
it?
your own lunch, whether you bring it from home or buy it at the show. We don't care which.
Apparently there are some really amazing food vendors
There is- yeah, there's
the firewood oven
Yeah.
pizza is supposed to be
there.
spectacular.
So either pack some lunch money, or if you're saving all of your money for yarn, pack a lunch.
Yep.
And then
And-
come and find us.
That's right. So we'll be out in the racetrack, horse track area, and there'll be balloons at the cars, and just come on over and say hi and have lunch with us.
Eat your lunch with us. Bring a lawn chair or bring a blanket. I'm probably going to bring a blanket and just sit on the ground.
I don't know
think.
what I'm going to do.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
any,
don't know.
I
We'll figure
don't
it out.
have any folding chairs
We'll see.
at home.
Hopefully it doesn't rain.
And my silent partner Kathy will be there.
Oh, she's coming.
She's
Oh,
coming.
wonderful.
She might even bring
Wonderful.
Clara as well.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be
cute.
sweet.
know.
Awesome.
I know.
For rain information, follow either us or Codependent Knitters on Instagram, and we'll give updates if there's a rain issue.
If there's rain, we have a plan.
That's
Yeah.
right. We don't know what it is yet, but we
We
will
don't
have
like
a
to
plan.
not have a plan for lunch.
Well,
That's
it'll-
right. Food is very important to us.
but I think our backup plan is that we'll find somewhere in the barn, if there's like an open area spot where there's
Right.
lots
Yeah.
of room,
But
we'll just say, hey,
we
we're
will
going to be in
post-
front of
and
somebody's
we'll post
booth.
an
And
update like really close to the time where we're there, so we know
Yeah.
exactly where we are.
So,
yeah.
Instagram is the way to,
Yay,
to get
Instagram.
info.
but come, we're going to party.
Come and say
We'd
hi.
love to meet
we
everybody.
Know, we know at least a few of you on our Ravelry group are going to be there, so please come and hang out with us. Yay! Because it'll be fun.
It'll be so much fun.
And then we can all go pet the Angora bunnies and alpacas.
I know.
The last time I was there last year, I got to see an Angora bunny get a hair drying.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The big blower just sat there. That was so fun. And it was just like, whatever. It's
This
fine.
is my first time there.
You've never gone?
I have never.
Oh
been.
my gosh, you were going to be, it's so much fun.
I know.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
much fun.
I'm excited.
Double
And
your
you-
budget.
Double my budget? Seriously?
Seriously.
No.
You got that big a budget?
No. But I'm
You're just going to stick to your budget?
I'm going. I don't have a budget yet, but I have a lot of yarn already. So I will
Said all
probably
stitches
I
everywhere.
will probably buy a souvenir skein.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going for the experience and to meet the vendors, and I want to take lots of pictures, and I want to. Well, let's be honest. I'm going to spend some money. Most likely.
But you know what? A lot of the fun part about Woodstock is because it's our local fiber show,
Yeah.
right? It's
Maybe 2 skeins.
we're not.
I know it's that's true. It's
And
local to us.
it is very hard to walk down an aisle and not see somebody that you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of visiting, and hopefully we'll see even more people now
It's
that
gonna
we've
be
been
really
podcasting
fun.
because we have more friends now.
I know.
Thanks,
Right?
guys.
Didn't you
So,
get recognized at Knit Stitch the other night?
I did a couple times this week. I've had people come up and say.
You're so famous.
There was
That's
one
really
girl, should say hi to Julia. She came. She was on a bit of a road trip around, and she stopped at Knit Stitch.
Nice.
I think she was buying fabric or a pattern or something for sewing. So, and
Oh,
it was,
okay.
yeah.
That's nice.
It was really nice. She was lovely. And we were kind of connecting the dots. And I said to her, I said, we were like this close to knowing each other really in person. Because, it's like one of those where you start talking and you're like connected.
Yeah.
Her husband's best friend is my mom's cousin.
No way.
Yes.
That's
Isn't
like
that
that is
crazy?
almost like knowing Kevin Bacon.
Almost.
That's what I love
Almost.
about this part of the country is that it's far enough away from a big city where
Yeah.
you get that small world feel where without a doubt someone knows someone somehow
I know.
Yeah.
to connect to people.
Sorry, did I poke you?
Yes, you did.
Sorry. I think it's going to happen more often.
Awesome.
Just get used to it.
Okay.
So anyways, yeah, so Julia was lovely. She stopped in. And then I was at Crouch Library on Thursday night. And I had to stop in. And Donna from Keeping Kids Warm, it's a charity here in London. They do tons of good charity work. It's mostly for homeless teens here in the city.
Right.
But then they do also some other charity work for other groups.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a lovely group of knitters that meet every Thursday at the library. And they knit for charity. And it all goes to be donated to...
Knitters are good.
They are. So, and sorry, I cannot remember your name. I should, but I don't.
You should have been more prepared this morning.
I know. But anyways, this lovely knitter, I walk in and Donna's in. She's like, "Oh, hi, this is Louise." And she's looking at me. She's like, "Are you that girl on the podcast? The one that does the kits and the bags?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm one of them."
One of those.
I know. It surprises me when
crazy
people
girls.
are
I know.
saying that they watch us.
I know. So this is new. Seeing you like this. When did you start knitting like this? I don't know if everybody can see it actually because it's kind of blending in.
It is blending in.
So you have it wrapped around your neck. And tell us again what this is called.
Portuguese knitting.
Portuguese knitting. And is that just for the tension or what does that?
So you put the yarn around your neck and that tensions it.
So how do you, but you still tension it around your finger anyway.
So I've got it running through my right hand. It's going around my neck.
And what's the benefit to this?
The benefit is less movement with your hands. It's supposed to be faster and less strain because your working yarn is always in front of your work. Just like when you're purling.
Oh.
But when you're knitting, it's in front as well. And so when you tension this, here, hold on. Maybe I should use it. Let me switch. The brown's just, it's blending in too much. So let's pretend this.
I got another sample.
Well, this is
Louise.
Knitting teacher extraordinaire.
This is a brioche sample, but we'll pretend. So there, can you see the pink a little better?
Yeah.
So let's see if I can brioche in
I got
Norwegian.
$5 that says you can't.
Oh yeah. All right.
She's taking that.
Let's see if
has
I
been
can
thrown.
do this. Okay. So anyway, so it's around my neck. The yarn is still tensioning through my right hand, but in my
only
left
through
hand.
one finger.
Yeah, you could wrap it around too if you wanted.
Okay.
But yeah, mostly just around my middle finger.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's okay.
I want my $5.
I got a spare. Hold on.
No, wait, I got it.
Okay. You can reach it?
Boing.
Oh, you do have it. Okay. All right. So
Come on, you can do
everything, the yarn is in the front here.
Yep.
Okay. So the yarn goes over. You put the needle in. So you put the needle in the same way.
Yeah.
But then it swings around. So your right needle is actually in front of your left needle. Just like you're going to purl.
Uh-huh.
Then you just take your thumb and flip. So this is where you got to keep it tensioned around your neck. So you just flip it around.
Okay.
And now you flip this around and come from right to left and slide it over.
Oh, that's weird.
And see how
That's a little weird.
your working yarn is wrapped over top of your needle?
I would have extra yarn overs.
So you want to keep that, and then you put your needle in like normal, swing it around to the front, and then your thumb just grabs the yarn, flicks it around, and you knit. See?
That's cool.
It stitches.
I'll believe you.
And Adrienne, you do need to do this.
Nope.
It would make purling a lot easier.
Purling is easier than knitting. Because look.
So you
Now I'm
can
gonna
switch
purl.
when it's time to purl.
Yeah, so purling. Okay, here's a brioche purl. Brioche purl, that's all you do.
Can you? Okay, yeah, you're brioching and purling, so that's doubly confusing.
Look at that. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
Can you guys see that?
No.
Okay. Let's move
I
on.
might do a little video and show
Hey,
you.
good idea.
But look at this. See how easy? See? Look. Do it with my eyes closed.
I'm going to call you
Show
a bad
off.
word.
Anyway, so now I'm going to go back to what I really need to do. Because this is what I'm teaching at the Knitting Goddesses Guild.
Portuguese knitting?
Portuguese knitting.
Oh, okay.
Knit some pearls. We're going to start with knit some pearls.
You know, we have a large Portuguese community here in southwestern Ontario.
Well, should we go knock on somebody's
In
door?
fact, one of our best friends is Portuguese.
She is?
And she
That's
watches
right.
this show.
For Trudy.
Hi, Virtuti.
Do you knit like this?
I don't think she does, but I suspect
Do
she's
you know
probably
somebody who
she
does?
has probably seen a lot of people knitting
I
like
bet.
that. I'll bet you.
Okay, Virtuti, we need to have chat and see
Definitely.
about this. Because this is kind of fun, and so I want to see if it's easier on...
All right, so we've got, we've kind of jumped into whips here. FOs. You know it.
Okay, but hold on. I don't care about Adrian, because she know... We all know he's... Well, you know what I mean.
She's always got FOs.
She always
Do
has...
you have an FO today?
No. No. But the big question is, does Caroline have... It's okay if you don't.
I do have an FO.
Do you? Yes. What is it? Is it a dishcloth?
It's not knitting. So here's the deal. It's not fair that you guys don't understand why I never have any finished objects. And the reason for that is because I do twice as much, 5 times as many different crafts, all the time. Because
She's multi-craft.
I'm multi-craftual.
Here's your-
So I'm going to plug my other podcast here because I
Let's
can.
see.
So I have a stitching finish.
What? Oh my god. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ta-da!
Very nice.
So as you can see, it's a small design. And if you've never cross-stitched, there's actually a lot of stitching in there. So this took me, I don't know, maybe 6 months on and off to stitch this design.
You started it when we first started podcasting.
I did. This is a prairie schooler design, and it's a very, very well-known cross-stitch designer who actually has retired, but some of her prints are some of her patterns are being re-released by Hoffman Distributing. Don't even get me started on the reprints because they're terrible. Terrible.
You did talk
They're
about those.
really terrible. But if you enlarge them about 200%, then you can stitch from them a lot more easily. I do a solo podcast because I don't talk enough with these three that I have to talk more. So I record a cross-stitching podcast, and it's called Off the Grid Needle Arts from the Stash Pile. And if you're interested, you can check out all my stitching goodness, but that's why I never have a lot of finished objects because I'm working on several things at the same time. So I have a finish.
But that's
it's just
okay.
not knitting.
It's not like a race. But you
Sometimes
have to
it
have...
feels like it's a
I was
bit of
about
a
to
race.
say, what do you mean it's not a race?
Adrian may think it's a race. I don't.
It
That's why
sometimes,
last night I wasn't stressing. The thought had occurred to me that I would like to have this fingerless mitten done. Then I could have a finished object and see how well that turned out. So I don't stress about finishes because it's more fun. The process is the fun part, not the finish.
I know. I have another.
I like both.
I have another FO.
I've been eyeing this up.
Except I did not knit this.
Did Kathy knit it?
Kathy knit this. Isn't it beautiful?
It's
This is called, and I'm going to have to check to make sure that I get this right. I think it's called Reflection Line.
It's beautiful.
Where's my phone? No, I don't know where my phone is. Oh,
It's
uber
lovely.
prepared. You know
And
what? It's
soft.
I knew it, and now it's completely gone off my...
I love the striping work.
Oh, I just got a text from John that he says he's bored. He's got jury duty today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See? He'll be wishing he was a knitter now.
I know. I know.
This is pretty.
Okay. Shoot. Where is it?
It's got a
Okay.
nice edge along
Reflection Line. I was right. Okay, so
Of course you were
Reflection
right.
Line. And she knit this in Knit Picks Chroma.
the top. You
So
know,
it's one skein. And it does that
Beautiful.
all by itself. Isn't
Beautiful.
that nice? And she gave this to me for Christmas last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
she's
I know. And this is actually the first time I've properly worn it outside. So, there you go. See?
Nice.
2 FOs. I only did one of them, though.
but it's beautiful. That's okay.
Isn't it
That's-
nice?
That is worth sharing and showing off. It's beautiful.
I know. She
Great
loves
job,
me.
Kathy. You are so lucky.
I am lucky. I am really lucky to have a sister-in-law who gets me. And I get her.
Match
It's all
made in
good.
heaven. It's good. Your
It's
brother
true.
did good.
He did. He really did. I have a terrible
Okay,
dog in my
Adrian.
throat today. Your turn.
Let's
Are
see
you
your
sure
finishes.
you really want to see my finished objects?
Of course, you know we're teasing you. We love seeing your finishes.
God, what a sensitive flower today.
Oh, you do not want to talk. So I actually didn't have a lot of time to knit this week, which is very sad. I actually had to work late Tuesday night, and then I went out Thursday night, and then we were going on a road trip on Friday, which we will talk about. So
That was so much fun.
I didn't have a lot of knitting mojo, so I just made dishcloths. I should have knit on a ton of other stuff, but I didn't. So I made 2 dishcloths.
Yay,
Christmas ones.
Christmas dishcloths.
I am totally getting in Christmas mood.
Is
Oh,
that
no,
Knit Picks dishy?
It is. I love me some dishy.
That's really nice.
You know the package that was at my door?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They dropped me off on Friday, and I
She's
opened my door
waving.
and like waving this big package. I didn't bring it
It was
today.
from Knit
Wait a minute, it was more dishy?
Yeah, I got 12 more things of dishy.
You have like 60 balls of it at home.
I know, but I
You didn't have Christmas?
didn't have enough matching stuff, so I had to get some more so that I could do sets of 3.
So was this stuff that came just on Friday?
No, but I got another ball of it. My jingle.
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 I love it.
The names totally make the yarn.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to knit with jingle yarn?
I know.
Seriously. And I don't know what it is, but
Very nice.
the Knit Picks dishy is probably my
It's really soft.
favorite cotton. I have a whole stack of like sugar and cream or whatever it is in my house, and I would rather order more dishy and use that. I really,
it feels
like
really,
it.
really nice. Very
And I really like
nice.
Christmas. But
Yay.
other people do, so I knit for them.
You have to like Christmas.
No, I do not have to like Christmas. Back off.
We'll
How
allow
do
her.
I end up with friends that do not like Christmas?
I like Christmas.
Thank goodness.
She loves Christmas.
Not only do I like Christmas, but I am setting up for Christmas a week early this year. I'm setting up the last week of November for Christmas this year. Because
That's
this
totally
year I'm
doable.
doing Christmas right.
I'm gonna do it wrong.
Well, you be prepared because I have a plan for you.
Nope.
Decorations,
Ask Dora Lynn.
cookies, music, movies. What are your favorite Christmas movies?
I don't watch Christmas movies.
I wasn't
don't.
talking
Oh
to you.
my gosh. Miracle on 34th Street.
Love it.
Never seen it.
Dora Lynn
I
and
know it
Rebecca. I don't
exists.
think Dora Lynn and Rebecca have seen it either.
I know it exists.
And they're not Christmas. Okay, we're having a Christmas intervention.
Yeah. Meet Me in St. Louis.
Nope, I haven't seen it.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
With the trolley. Oh yeah, love
I know
it.
that one.
Love
I
it,
know
love
the
it, love
song.
it, love it. Yeah, Judy Garland sings "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." Yeah, isn't that the right one?
Okay, we should not
What's
talk
over
about
here?
Christmas yet. It's not even
Right.
it's Thanksgiving. coming
Thanksgiving, Canadian
Get our-
Thanksgiving is next
up.
weekend.
Get our holidays in order here, one at a
Yes.
time.
Yeah,
Wait, what are we podcasting anytime around Halloween?
probably.
Maybe.
So we're gonna have to dress up.
Witch hats. Yeah.
I have a witch hat. I will dress up as a witch.
Okay.
Somehow I'm not
It's my
surprised.
mother's.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
My mom
That's
used to
fun.
hang out with her friends, and her one friend was this fabulous gay guy that did tons of event planning and things like that. Loved to plan parties and went all out on parties. So the one year he made hats for everybody that was attending this Halloween party. Small party, like 10, 12 people. But like a silk shiny hat with like netting and spiders and craziness and
Hardcore.
yeah, serious.
That's
Very nice.
So
So
I
you'll
still have
have
that
to
now.
wear it.
Yes,
right
I
now. I'm
will.
looking forward to seeing it.
You'll have to wear
I
it.
will wear that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a cheap dollar store witch's hat.
Well, maybe you should be something other than a witch.
I could be a goblin.
I know. We'll have to think about that. Okay, let's get back to knitting here.
Okay.
All right.
So-
Works in progress.
Right.
What are we working on?
I have one thing here today. So, spoiler alert, we are going to be talking about Spoiler alert. We're going to be talking about Andrea Mowry's What the Fade Brioche amazingness. So, as you may have already noticed, we've had one of them in the front of the screen for a while. And that is the only other thing that I've been working on a few other things. I've put in a few rows on Josh's Well Mood because I love it and I can't wait to wear it. But
Look at all that brioche!
I know.
Sorry, I don't know why my voice got
I know.
real either.
I know. That's actually the back. This is the front.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at all that brioche.
Look at you go.
I'm only done almost the first section of part 1, clue 1. So I still have to do the fade part, clue 1, because I have reknit this. This is the 4th time.
But it looks fabulous.
But you know what? That's still...
You cannot be distracted when you knit brioche, period. So that's the front. And
Fabulous.
that is the, what is that? That's the Volenboon thistle.
I love that. I love
That's
that.
on the back. And what was
Did
the
you
one
know-
on the front? Is that Mad Tosh?
I went to go buy some thistle after last podcast,
Yeah.
and it was sold out.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Everybody loves it, apparently.
It is. It's beautiful.
So I'm sure they'll be getting
It
more
is. It's
coming
Mad
in.
Tosh. I was right.
Yeah.
Mad Tosh Night?
Oh, no.
Night
Wha-
Bloom. Night Bloom.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
I'm sure we
vanilla.
said it last week too.
Yeah.
And I've already forgotten. Getting old. So that's the Night Bloom.
Cool.
And that's the thistle. And I love, love, love it. Feel it. It's so squishy and soft. Isn't it nice? I love the texture.
Very cool.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Can't wait to wear it.
I
I also
wait to get mine
can't
done
wait to
either.
get to clue 2. That's going to be a good day when I get to clue 2.
You know what? I was happy when I know I wanted to like text everybody in the whole world saying yes.
Yeah.
Finally through clue 1.
I know. I love how you can really see the center line detail.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty?
It really
increase?
is. The increase is beautiful.
I think it looks like a little flowery.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but there is that little flower detail in the middle there.
It's pretty.
If you're considering doing it because you were waiting a little bit to see as the clues came out, it's really worth it. Even though the brioche is a bit frustrating if you've never done it before to get used to, once you get the hang of it, you feel like a superhero. Honestly, if I can knit brioche, I can do anything.
Well, remember I showed this last time. Oh, where's my yarn coming from? Superhero, right?
Yes.
That's totally right. Remember Sandy gave me the pin that says knitting is my superpower?
It's true.
Totally.
It is true.
This is totally for
Brioche
brioche.
is your superpower.
Yep.
Brioches.
Yeah.
I have a lot of superpowers. Knitting, brioche, everything.
Just being generally
Portuguese
awesome.
knitting.
Portuguese
That's right.
knitting.
Portuguese. I'm liking this.
So-
Actually,
This is Louise's.
look at that. Isn't that?
Whoops, your needle is.
So that's the
Okay,
The back,
so
the
this
wrong
is
side.
this is the back. This is the front.
Yep.
There's the front. So tell us about your yarn.
I'll
I'll put it over my face.
the bottom part down here,
Yeah.
lichen and lace. I think that was rhubarb.
Rhubarb?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. I think
Okay.
so. I think so because it's yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
And then
Uh-huh.
up here into the orange
Yeah.
part is Adrian's.
FF Disaster?
Yeah. Oh no, that was down here.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of up here. But
It-
see, I
right.
started because I'm on clue 2,
right.
so you can. We were starting to fade
Right.
it in here.
Oh,
for
yes. Okay.
a few rows.
Okay. So then the back.
The
This
back.
is
So that's Adrian's FF Disaster.
Yep.
And then I'm using some Sweet Georgia. Don't know what it is. I'm calling it mustard
nice.
because it's this.
Oh yeah. That's Sweet Georgia?
Oh, I think honestly I don't know, but I think it is because it feels like it.
That's really nice.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It was already wound up with no ball band when I started knitting it.
I'm glad there's somebody just like me.
And then
And we've got one organized one right over there.
no. Organization is
I
not
love
my
it.
superpower.
Love it, love it.
And then I just added in some good old Patton's Croy because I have
A ton of it.
20 balls of it over there.
Just
So-
a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm-
Awesome.
Yeah. So
That is beautiful.
I same with you. I love knitting it.
Yeah.
Love, love, love knitting it. Can't
Sorry.
wait to wear it. Just so what I'm really looking forward to is Thursday when are you gonna be able to come Thursday? Knit stitch for our
I think so.
good
I'm not 100%.
because we have fun.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I really
It's definitely.
want to see everybody.
That'll be my first
or-
choice of things to do Thursday night. But
Danny-
I'm just not sure what else is going on.
Danielle
Mhm.
and Susan. Now
Mhm.
they've got quite a bit done.
Yes.
And their colors is interesting, very similar turquoises.
Right.
Very pretty. And Tracy restarted hers again last Thursday.
I know, you told me.
Yeah. But
She's a brave soul.
And not because she was having a hard time knitting it. The knitting part was fine.
Was her colors,
She didn't like how her colors were fading. So when I got in there Thursday night, and see Suzanne winding. The yarn swift's going a mile a minute, and Tracy's smiling. She's like, well, I started again. But her colors, so we had them all out, and they're all shades of greens and blues and like variegateds, and it's beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
So I can't wait to see.
I'm loving it.
Done. Yeah, it's super fun.
I'm loving it, which is a good thing since it was not cheap. Not cheap. And
but it's gonna
a
be
mystery. So you don't know what you're going to get. And I am so glad I did it. I'm really glad I did it. I know I was really on the fence and I said I didn't want to do it and it was a lot of money. This is going to be worth it. I'm going to wear this.
Well, you know what? I really need to, because like now that fall has finally arrived.
Yes.
It is just going to be like a big...
I know. Like a big hug.
Yeah.
A big squishy hug.
Yep. Just put it on, wrap up, and go.
Definitely.
To the grocery store.
Okay. So those are our whips.
That's it? That's all you guys got?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, well here, I have more.
You have another one?
Well, this is my... So I showed you my Portuguese. Look at how much I've got done now. It's growing. The purling.
What is it? It's just knitting?
It's a swatch.
It's going to be a swatch. Well, yeah, it's just practice mostly for my little demonstration. But the full, in a couple episodes from now, you'll see it's going to, I'm knitting it with wool, 100% wool, my classic wool. It's going to be pot holder. Our project for Guild is going to be doing like a hot mat. And then we're going to do some embellishing on it.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's the next
John's
month.
just...
But look at this. This is going to be... I know it doesn't look like very much yet. But it is brioche. One color brioche. And... if I'd had the finished one up here, I could show you what it's supposed to look like. But it's going to be a fingerless mitt. And this is for the class the end of October. October 28th, I think it is, at Little Red Mitten. Cool. You're going to learn all the techniques, and then you'll be able to go home and make one of these.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, Little Red Mitten's in St. Thomas, which is about 20-25 minutes from where we are. Nice little yarn shop. We are very lucky with the number of yarn shops that we have so close to us. London Yarns, Knit Stitch, Little Red Mitten. We were just in Sarnia visiting our besties, the Codependent Knitters. Yarn shops there, which we'll talk about in a minute. We are very lucky.
Yeah, there's really...
Spoiled for choice.
All the yarn shops we have, I mean, there can't be very many yarns that we can't possibly get in person.
Well, there's always room for more.
Well, you order.
I order.
We look on the internets.
Ah, the interwebs.
The interwebs. All right, you're up. What have you got?
I got 2.
Oh, you got 2.
That's
Do ya?
2.
Another one, actually.
It's a nice bag.
What's that?
Which bag?
I'm talking to
Oh,
you.
your bag. Oh, yeah, your
We'll show it
bag.
later.
That's a nice bag too.
This is a nice bag. Yes, we should talk about this bag, shouldn't we?
And acquisitions. Can we
Oh,
go through
okay.
those?
Sorry. Well, it's still kind of a whip, but I guess it is an acquisition too. Okay.
The bag itself is an acquisition.
All right. Sorry. I'm getting...
Yeah, the bag is
getting
a
ahead
whip.
of myself.
You didn't
Sorry.
make it. You're not making it.
Do you want to... Well, I have a story about that too. Okay.
Why don't we
Carry
let
on.
her talk
You
about
talk.
it?
You
Okay,
talk.
carry
I'm going
on.
to go back to my Portuguese knitting.
All right.
Get
So,
my-
do you remember
Pipe
on
down, Louise.
Friday when we were out, I was knitting on a cuff of a sock?
Yeah, you were complaining about the ribbing.
Yeah, because, you know, me and the ribbing.
Oh my
has a
god!
wheel.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
That's
So,
a lot of knitting.
This is pretty much all I did on the weekend, and this is way longer than I normally knit my socks because it is not for me. So I did a longer leg.
Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty.
Look at you go.
Lichen and lace. Loves me
Yep.
some lichen and lace.
Lichen and lace clover with a mini heel flap and gusset
Oh,
and
my
a
goodness.
fish lips kiss heel.
There, I did it for you.
Thanks, honey.
That is so pretty.
Yeah,
I love
so
it.
I have a deadline. I'm supposed to have these socks, the pair done by October 11th. So I have some serious knitting to
Yeah, love it.
That's
So
my
this
brother's birthday.
pretty much all. Oh, it's my mom's birthday too.
My wedding anniversary is October 12th.
Nice.
And Craig's Crochet Creation, that's his birthday, October 12th.
Huh? Holy, that's a lot.
I know.
It's a good time.
Those are
to
good days.
It's a great couple of days.
So yeah, so that's basically all I knit on the weekends.
Well, that's for your friend, your coworker. That's
My coworker.
surgery?
That's
Is
one
it a
of the
surprise?
surgery. She doesn't watch, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. So we can tell you all about the surgery she's having and why she's having it and how long she's going to take to recuperate.
While she's wearing her lovely socks.
we could have a good old gossip session.
There you go. So anyway, I'm knitting these socks. I was voluntold. And so apparently I'm knitting socks like...
I love being voluntold.
But if people are going to tell me to do stuff, they got to give me enough time to do it. I'm like...
Yeah, but they're not knitters.
I know.
They don't know,
understand.
right? They think you just crank them out.
I know.
Like on sock machines.
Dude, I wish I had a sock machine
I
right
know,
now. That
I
would
know,
make
right?
my life so
Boy,
much
that's
better.
been a little brouhaha lately.
I know, eh?
Yeah.
I
Did you guys...
am a fan. I wish I could afford one.
Yeah, yeah.
Although then I'd end up knitting an awful lot of heels and toes, and I think that, and a lot of ribbing, and that would piss me off. So.
See, Amber, the yarn hoarder, she loves doing heels and toes. So for her, it's amazing.
That's right. My favorite part is actually doing the leg and the foot.
Yeah. I can't
just takes
buy,
forever.
I totally would love one, but I can't buy anything else like that until I learn how to use my loom.
I think the sock machine...
I bought 2.5 years ago.
There's always somebody at Woodstock with the sock.
There's like a million people in London who could teach me how to use my loom. You probably could teach me how to use my loom.
I could probably help you.
I
We
need
just
help.
need to get a hold of somebody at the Spinners and
help.
Weavers Guild,
I know.
which we can easily do.
I just need a bit of time. That has been in
Time.
short supply lately.
Time.
Always in short supply. Do you want to see my other work?
Yes,
I
please.
do. Nice bag.
Thanks. The women's brows.
So it's gotta be purple.
There's so many jokes.
There's always so many jokes.
I know. It's you don't go looking for inappropriate humor.
It just finds
It
us.
just seems to find you.
So.
Oh, crochet.
Get out.
Your mini.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Blankets, right? I'm on this blanket kick. So I pulled out one of my other blankets this week to work on. So it's a mini granny square blanket. So these are the ones that I did this week.
Cute.
La, la, la. They're just tiny little fingering weight.
They're so cute.
They're total.
Was it Jessica Jane that was making fun of your Tyrannosaurus Rex arms? Which I think is hilarious.
Yes.
She is so funny. She thinks of the Toy Story movie. And
Oh,
the-
yeah.
I know. Thanks. Appreciate that. Appreciate
That's okay.
that.
I inherited my father's arms, and we used to actually call him Gorilla Arms because his arms are so long.
These are the ones that I did this week, but I thought I'd bring in the ones that I have done.
I recognize this.
So it
one.
actually looks like I've gotten somewhere.
Ready? Yeah.
Holy
Look at
cow!
that! That's a lot.
I know. Nowhere near the number that I need, but that's
You know,
okay.
you still have to put all these together, right?
Yeah, so I figure I need
Don't burst your bubble.
I
Sorry.
figure I need roughly about 300 of these squares.
Holy cow.
gee.
I have about 30. So so once I get around the 200 mark, then I'm
There's
gonna
some stuck on your shirt. On your ample shelf.
Okay, so we're
Oh, speaking of which, I did start watching
Ample
Outlander. Outlander.
Oh!
Okay,
Oh
yeah,
my
back
God.
to crochet. I don't. They weren't crocheting in Outlander though.
No.
No, but there's a
some
lot of really
cool knitwear.
really good knitwear.
Yes, there's shawls. I noticed
Man,
that.
we are all over the place today.
Wow. I
That's
cannot get a
my
story
way.
up to save my life.
Sorry.
So anyway, once I have about 200 of these, then I'm gonna buy the connecting yarn, and then I'll
Start putting them together.
yeah, and I'll connect as I go.
But you have been
Oh.
weaving in your ends
Yes, I do weave
on
in
the
my
little
ends.
guys.
Always. I finish it, I
You're
weave in the
good.
ends. I'm like that with everything though.
Yeah.
Like every single one of my socks has all its ends woven in because well, I have to take the Neo out to darn the Kitchener toe or to do the Kitchener toe anyway. We need this already out.
Yeah.
I put them all in.
See, I would just...
Yeah, that
Man.
never works for
No,
me.
me neither.
You guys are terrible.
I know.
So anyway,
It's true.
the one that I'm currently working on is a pretty purple that you might
that the
recognize.
hazelnuts?
Is that
this
your
is the
taste-
mini.
Taste the
No.
grape.
Oh, that's from
grape
Faye.
This is the mini from
Oh,
Faye from
it's from Faye.
I
Oh,
figure
that's
that
really
of all things, it should go into my crochet blanket because it's from Faye from the
So,
crochet.
Crochet Circle
Circle
Podcast.
So I'm
Oh.
crocheting just for you, Faye.
That is going to be so special in there.
Yeah.
So, you know, Faye is
Nice.
learning how to throw pottery.
Oh, cool.
And she made a couple of yarn bowls a few weeks ago. And I'm buying one of them.
Very nice.
Get
I know. I'm going to go home and pay for it this afternoon. And then I'm going to have John wrap it up for me for Christmas.
Very cool.
Mhm.
And my
Ooh, nice hook.
is from Polymer Clay Creations. It's the same supplier that Yarn Hoarder gets hers from. That's why I bought this
Okay.
one.
Very nice.
I cannot believe the difference that this more ergonomic hook has. It is so much more comfortable.
Very
Really?
nice.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, it's cute, la la la.
You're the most stylish hooker
Very
I know.
pretty.
Hell yeah. Anyway, but no, I really, really like the
Can I see
ergonomic
that?
handle. Yeah,
It feels good.
it makes a huge difference.
Maybe that's what you need. Have you started crocheting yet?
I
That would be a no.
Can you tell there's a story coming? No, you have not started yet.
yes, I have. I
You have?
learned how to do the chain stitch.
Woohoo.
Right
But the
on.
problem is because I like fingering weight yarn and a 3mm hook, I couldn't figure out how to get the needle in to the tight little chain that I made. My chain was too small. I couldn't see well enough and the yarn was dark. But I did learn how to do the chain stitch.
Awesome.
So I'm on my way.
Woo.
I need to pay for a proper lesson so that a teacher can hover over my work and slap my hand when I do something stupid.
Can I teach you?
Yeah.
I want to slap
You
your
just
hand.
That's not
Any
right.
excuse. Any excuse. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
All right.
You're on.
Easy peasy.
I want to learn how to make Faye's Doppio Coliseum shawl.
Yeah.
Because I
One
know that I
time,
said
let's get
once
the
that I
chain
didn't like
stitch
these teeth,
And
but
your single
actually
and double crochets done. Let's
Can
get
you
that far.
do, why don't you
Okay.
start with some Christmas dishcloths? Crochet them.
Or you can make me some granny squares. I don't care. Slave labor.
I could. We'll
Because
see.
you need to start decorating
Anyway.
for Christmas.
We'll work
Anyways.
on that. So that's what I have going. I also put in about 4 rows on my sweater, but because you cannot tell the difference right now, I didn't bother.
Me
doing
too.
it.
I did another couple sets of raglan increases. It's gray. It looks
Yeah.
about this much bigger.
You can't notice
Mine
any
doesn't
difference
even
on
look that
mine
big.
either.
Nah. Is that it? Is that all we
That's
have?
all we have.
No, I have another
Oh.
one.
What?
What?
I know. But you know what? I just can't. I'm addicted to this.
I
Just
really
look
love
at
this mug.
This is so. This
Louise's
is fast.
sister made this mug. Isn't that pretty?
That is a pretty mug.
Hi, Angela. Does she watch us?
Probably not.
Patterns and Pottery on Instagram.
Patterns and pots.
Patterns and Pots.
Patterns and pots.
She has some nice stuff. Now, she hasn't been doing it for very long.
Not. I mean, she's been doing
That's really,
pottery. Yeah,
really
not
pretty.
forever and ever, but for a few years she's been.
I really like
We're
that.
just starting it as a business now.
She made my ogre mug.
Yeah.
My 3-cup.
She made
Ogre mug.
really nice. We went to a wedding on the weekend, and she made.
Yeah, you clean up nicely. You and Eric.
I know, don't we?
Oh, that was a really nice picture.
We had so much fun.
On Facebook. Friend her on Facebook. Then you can see the pretty picture, too. I don't know.
Thanks for getting married, Barry and Kara. Nothing like a good wedding.
Fine.
So what's that?
What is it?
These are going to be. It's an owl. Or it will be an owl.
Oh, that's the class you're doing
Yes.
at Knit Stitch.
At Knit Stitch.
When is it? Do you know when it is?
Check Knit Stitch's website.
Oh, okay.
We
Because
had
they
to
are so
switch.
cute.
It is, yes.
They really are super cute.
End of October. And I think this one might have got bumped into November.
Really?
Yeah, on Wednesday night.
On a Wednesday
On
night?
Wednesday night. I can give you a private lesson.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But look at this is super. I mean, they're super cute.
They are
if you've got
adorable.
kids or you want a little baby gift.
Yeah, they are really
or if you
adorable.
just want them to sit around your house.
They have eyes and everything.
They have eyes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a wing. So I've got a front and a back body. He has 2 wings.
What yarn did you use for that?
Noro.
Oh, I love it.
Yep. So this is all one ball. I've got 2 eyes here. I think these are the eyes. And then you put buttons on them.
You know, you will have a finished object next
I will.
time.
And you know what? If I'd stayed up later last night, I probably could have finished this. But I didn't want to.
You were
Why
up at
do I
4 with
have-
Daisy. Why didn't you finish it then?
Because we were having a serious talk about the future of her still living in this household. And
Don't worry, Daisy. You can
still-
come home with me.
Well, I may take you up on it, especially if I get an Angora rabbit. But then I know I need to be a
Poor
responsible
Daisy.
pet owner. And
Cover
I know-
your ears,
I
Daisy.
know, and I don't really want. No, just we need to figure out this 4 o'clock in the morning business. Anyway, so
Why
this is
don't
going to be
you
a
put
cute
out a
little
little
owl.
extra dish of food or something?
She has food. I feed her before I go to bed.
Oh, so she's still waking
She
you
has
up?
no excuse.
Oh.
She's pissing me off.
I have nothing for you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. But look at this cute owl.
That is adorable.
He's not going to wake
They
up
can't
at
see
4
it down
o'clock in
there.
the morning.
There you go.
I know. See? Look at that. His wings. It's cute. Little button eyes.
Oh, it's going to be
I
adorable.
know. And this is a great project. This is a 2-evening class on
Fun.
Wednesdays.
So one for the
it's-
knitting and one for the seaming?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's going to be great. I mean, it's just going to be fun to do. And you know what? When I'm doing this owl, I keep thinking about Christmas. Because I
Yes,
think,
Kathy, do not make one for Clara. Please. Don't beat me to it. I
This
want to
would
make
be-
one for Clara. And I'll make one for Nicholas that matches. So
That would be
please don't
cute.
beat me to it. Because I know you could make like 15 by the time this episode even uploads.
I know. She's so fast.
She is amazing.
But you know what? I keep thinking of this owl and putting on like a little Christmas scarf, wrapping around him, or putting a little hat on his head, and
That
like
would
sitting
be
him in the Christmas tree.
adorable. Yeah, that would be adorable.
So this is going to be a fun class. Just we'll work through and I mean, it's going to be good for. I'm having super fun knitting all these little pieces. But for somebody who's maybe taking a break from knitting, you just want to get back into it.
Yeah.
Because you've got
It's manageable
lots,
enough.
yeah, little pieces, lots of practice casting on,
Yeah.
knitting, doing some increasing, some decreasing, practice casting off, and it's just a lot of practice of all those basic skills.
Fun.
And then,
Easy peasy.
yep, and then of course, then it'll be all the seaming.
Yeah.
So this will be a good
Mattress
way to
stitch?
practice. I think so.
Awesome.
I think that's what I'm going to do with it.
Awesome.
So, and there's garter stitch, there's stockinette in it. You can find cute little buttons.
And you're going to
for
seam it together with that?
Yes, I'm going to try. As long as it's not, I think so. I think this will work. If not, I'll just go get some classic wool. But I think this will work fine. And it doesn't matter.
It should.
Mattress stitch, you don't need to worry
you're not
about
gonna
what
see it.
color. You won't
Yeah.
see it. Yes. So that's fun. So that's coming up at Knit Stitch. Oh, we've got tons of classes up right now. There's a color work hat coming up. We've got a new knit along starting in a couple of weeks. The Ohm shawl.
Yep.
Oh,
I know I
The
said I was
color-
going to do that, but I know.
you said that about the shawl too.
I know, and that's why I'm thinking that I have to
I know.
say
Well, you
no.
can't always do everything.
I really can't do everything. Because Josh just came out with a brand new sweater pattern.
I know. Anyways.
It has lace around the top, and it has stranded like fair isle at the bottom and on the cuff.
It's beautiful.
It is.
I know. I
so
don't know how
pretty.
she comes up with she's
She's a genius, and she's fast like Kathy.
speed knitter. Yeah,
Mhm.
those two. Put those
Yeah.
two together. and-
Amazing. She
Wow.
is amazing.
Anyways,
I know. So speaking of Josh, we've talked about our sweaters. You have not mentioned your sweater for the sweater cal. You were going to cast on Josh's stranded cardigan.
I think she's ignoring you.
And I know you
Pointedly ignoring
I
you.
know you are ignoring me. However, I bring it up because Josh has offered to give us a pattern for a giveaway.
Aw, thank you,
oh,
Josh.
Josh, that's wonderful.
I know.
Yay!
It's giveaway!
So I can knit that sweater with somebody, whoever wins it.
You will be knitting that sweater with whoever wins her
I
pattern.
knew there was a reason I hadn't started it yet because it wouldn't be.
Should we
Wait a
say
minute.
the
It's not a
prize?
It's not a
Oh, it's
cardigan.
not a prize?
It's
What?
not. No. It's not a cardigan. It's a sweater.
Oh.
You're turning it into a
I'm going to make it
cardigan.
into a cardigan.
What's the name of the pattern again? Exactly. The stranded colorwork sweater. It's just a strand.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
the stranded.
I've seen a million pictures of it, but I've never taken stock of the
I'll
actual
put it up
title.
there.
Because I keep thinking of it as a cardigan because I know you're going to steek it.
I'm going to seek it and cut
Yeah.
it.
Right there? Or there? Or
There.
there? Or there?
That's just so much fun
I
to
know,
do. Yeah.
every time.
So
Every
why does
time.
it have to go up there? When you're editing, don't you have options of where to put it?
I know, but I prefer to put it up there.
Do you?
Okay.
Yeah, it goes above my head.
Even when the color is...
I find it gets way too lost down here because our down here is really busy.
Yeah.
So up here is usually the best place to do it.
Up there?
Up there. Wait.
The little things that...
I know, that amuse us.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't take much. Okay, so I've outed you
there.
on your sweater, Cal.
So basically she hasn't started yet.
No,
But she
I
has
haven't.
the yarn.
No.
I
So we
haven't-
have a pattern. We have one of Josh's patterns.
So
for
that should be a
giveaway.
prize for the sweater, Cal, then.
Yeah.
So is it a prize
At the end.
at the end?
At the end of
Oh,
the sweater,
so-
Cal,
So I'm going to be knitting it.
Josh's pattern will be a special
You have to
prize
start it.
to one of our winners. We also have to figure out what our giveaways are going to be for the Lisa Much.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
We'll let you know next podcast.
Because that's the
Yeah.
end of October.
That's coming now.
And
that
I'll
is
tell
October.
you, our Ravelry group has been growing. And this last, we had 3 giveaways that we'll get to in a minute. We had 3 giveaways that we talked about last podcast that we have to give away today. And we had the most entries that we've ever had for giveaways.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So people, your time of easy winnings, easy pickings on this podcast is over. You want to win, you need to get your names in there. And I liked the questions. I went in and loved every single one because you want to answer them. You want to say, yeah, me too, me too, me too, or something, or the finished objects in the Lisa Much knit along.
I know, they're beautiful.
They're all so
Fabulous.
gorgeous. They're all so gorgeous. But then, you think, oh, well, I should take it over to chit chat, and I don't have time for that. So I'm making a blanket statement. I hit love on every single one of your projects, and you all are a fabulously gorgeous lot of knitters. Talented.
Why don't we do giveaways? Giveaways.
Giveaway.
Yay! Okay.
Giveaways.
Do you did the...
She's very prepared.
Seriously,
Do you
woman.
know her?
Have you met me before?
Well, I'm thinking maybe for once she'll say...
Not gonna happen.
I missed once. There was one episode where I was not prepared.
Oh, and then we got really silly.
Yeah, and we had to film afterwards and all that sort of junk. That won't happen again.
That took us an extra hour to film that because we were so ridiculous.
Oh,
Us ridiculous? That
there's
never
no.
happens. Okay, so, numero uno.
Is
The
doing-
beautiful bag from the Knit's Best Thing, our dear codependent knitter, Dawn. So
I
the
love her
crinkle,
name.
crinkle, crinkle. Oh
Totally
my
blowing
goodness.
out.
Totally. Oh, sorry.
Whoop, no,
Ow,
no,
that
that's
hurt.
okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. So it's a lovely, lovely project bag.
And the winner
Gorgeous.
of that is number 49. We had 54 entries. Way to go, ladies. Small Town P-Town. Congratulations. Julia. Is that the Julia?
Julia! You won the bag! Congratulations!
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
hair.
Ooh, awesome.
Awesome. All right, and then we had the Knit Picks yarn. This is one of the sets of 3. So this one
3
is
sets of Knit Picks yarn.
Yep.
Amazing.
so 3 50-gram balls.
I'm
And
still
so-
annoyed I couldn't...
Suck
Couldn't
up,
win it?
Buttercup. You have plenty of yarn here.
Yeah.
So the first winner is number 15, Sammy Hill.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay!
Number 29, Fariel Miranda 87. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And McTurtle 77. Yay! Congratulations, everyone.
Oh, you guys are so lucky. I'm jealous.
All right. And then finally, we had 3 patterns from Corrine Walsher. So Caroline is donating 2 of them, and our friend Verena, Knit Live Love in Germany, is donating the other. And so the winners are... We had
I'll take the first 2, and Verena, you can do the number 3.
perfect. So the first 2 are Domestic Puss.
Yay!
Congratulations,
Oh,
Sarah.
yay.
And then Nadia B54. Congratulations,
Nice,
Nadine.
Nadia.
And the last one is Fiber Stasher. Congratulations,
Yay!
Diana. Yay!
Yay!
So we will make sure all the connections happen so that happens.
So go
So-
pick out a sock pattern, ladies.
Amazing.
And
So-
within the next within the next week, you will find it in your Ravelry library.
there you go.
Oh,
Gifty gift.
fantastic.
If you won the bag or the yarn, please send me a message on Ravelry, and I will make sure things go in the post or get delivered as
Post haste.
Yeah.
as necessary.
I know.
Congratulations to all our winners.
That was a joke.
That's
We
great.
had lots and
Terrible
lots of
joke.
entries. We had
I
between
know.
43 and 54 entries per.
Wasn't that fun? That was really
Yeah,
fun.
it was
That's
really
great.
great.
Yeah.
So we love seeing so much activity in the Ravelry group, and we just love
It's really fun for us to give stuff away.
us. Yeah, we love our community,
We do.
so thank you.
Yes.
So that's great. All right,
And
so
thank
that's
you
the
again
giveaway.
to Dawn
Yes, thank you
for
Dawn.
donating her beautiful bag for
Lovely.
us to give away.
So is
Next
this a
best
good
thing.
Can I show my bag?
Yes, now
do
you can
want
show
to do
your bag.
acquisitions?
Well,
How
that's
about we tell the
next, right?
story first?
Oh yeah.
We have stories to tell first.
Oh, okay. Do stories first. Okay. Dawn, I want to show your bag, and they're not letting me.
We will. Bring it
Okay.
back.
Okay, I can't help. It's just okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, the crazies here. They're ding, 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 ding. Oh my god, the stories cannot come out in a
Okay.
single screen.
Start. Okay, yes, because
You just need to
Okay.
talk louder. It's a game, and you need to win it.
my dad. Okay. Okay, forget it. Okay, I want to tell my dad's story. Okay.
All right,
ahead.
so we're going to talk about acquisitions, and the first bunch of acquisitions we're going to talk about all occurred on our road trip that we took on Friday. The three of us
So
piled in
fun.
a car and drove up to Sarnia to visit our dear friends, the codependent knitters, Lisa and Dawn. Hello, ladies. And we had an identical day to the day that Louise and I had in
I looked
August,
at iPad Caroline.
and we got to replace iPad Caroline with the real
The
thing,
real
which was
deal.
even better.
It was so fun.
And
It was
so
so
we did a
fun.
lot of yarn food.
It was a great day.
Which was perfect.
Yeah.
I know, that's
Yeah.
kind
I
of
could
what we
do
love
it
to
again. I
do.
could do it again.
Tomorrow.
Very much.
It was an amazing day.
It was a lot of fun. So the
Yeah.
first stop
Oh.
was
Oh yeah, sorry.
Feather Your Nest.
In Sarnia.
Yes.
Wonderful store.
What a
Wonderful
great
little
berry.
shop. Yeah.
We should say hi, Terry.
Hi Terry.
Hi, Terry.
So nice to meet you. Lovely
Beautiful,
store.
beautiful
Fantastic
shop.
yarn.
She has home goods, decor goods, in the front 3/4 of the shop, and then the back quarter is this lovely little cubby. I mean, I use the word cubby, but it is this
A nook.
cozy
Nook.
little nook
Yeah.
jammed with delicious yarn.
Mm.
Really, really nice
Hedgehog
yarn.
fibers, Madeline
Yeah,
Tosh.
Blue Moon.
Oh, Blue
Just
Moon, yeah.
really, really, really nice stuff.
So what
Yeah.
did we get at Feather Your Nest?
Well, you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, this is what I bought at Feather Your Nest. I know.
Look, it's mustard. Surprise!
You guys are going to be surprised when
I
you
know.
see their yarn.
Totally unlike me.
I know. I'm wearing off on them.
This is not even close to fingering, and it's not even close to pink or purple or light blue at all. This is a Blue Moon Fiber Arts Peru. 50% alpaca, 30 merino, 20 silk.
It's brilliant.
And it is massive. It's 475 meters, 500 yards.
And what you're going to do
my
with it?
God, I'm going to make a silver, release a much silver. Because Dawn was wearing one made with the exact same thing, and I couldn't stop petting her.
It's a good thing our friends don't mind being petty.
Don't mind being fondled.
She didn't mind being fondled. And this has an amazing name.
What's the colorway?
Spawn of Scum. I know, right?
That's awesome.
But the color isn't quite right. And this is
it actually comes up closer when you play it back
Yeah.
than it does. It
Yeah.
looks on the iPad.
so you can
it's mustard all day.
So we're going to end up being twins.
yeah.
Because this,
You're rubbing off on me.
I know. Because this is the color I bought for my sweater
I know.
that will be started.
That will be
Shortly.
Josh's stranded color
Yes,
sweater.
will be a cardigan.
Eventually.
And you're going to have a shawl.
No. Love
And
it.
And
we'll-
I will not.
It's so squishy and
Beautiful.
like I mean it's massive. It's massive. Sorry, Louise.
That's okay.
Whack. I
I know,
love
it's
it.
beautiful. You're going to love it. How can you not?
All
It's
the
fabulous.
hearts. Look at all the hearts. I know it's amazing. I can't wait to wind it up.
Very cool.
So that's what I bought there.
Awesome. What did you get there?
I got some alpaca and where'd it go?
Louise is gonna be eating craft dinner again this month.
I know, I am. It's true. I got 4 balls of this. 2. They don't have names on them.
Isager.
Yes. I don't know how to.
Something like that.
I forget how Terry
It's
pronounced
a
it.
beautiful, beautiful yarn.
How would you
Soft.
pronounce it?
I don't know. Icicle?
Icicle?
Icicle.
Okay, we'll say icicle. It's 50-50 wool and merino. Sock weight.
Paca merino.
But it,
You said wool merino.
It is wool merino.
it has wool in it. It is alpaca and wool. Let's do that. It is very soft. And I've got two skeins of each color.
And you have a project plan for this.
I do. Well, sort of. It's
You
going to
changed
be.
your mind?
Well, no. It's going to be one of those
It's in
things.
your head?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll make it up as I go.
Awesome.
It's going to be a sweater, a vest, a tank, something to wear. It's a sweater. It's not going to be a shawl. That's what it's not going to
It's
be.
a garment of some
It's
various
going to be a
description.
garment. That's
Maybe it will
right.
be a shawlette.
Oh, it totally should be a shawlette.
To go with your hoe.
Okay, this leads me to Donna. Donna from Knit Stitch. You guys are so funny. When I went in Wednesday night for Stitch Night at Knit Night, I walk in, the room's full, everybody's sitting knitting, and I just kind of sneak in because I came from after work. And everybody's talking, and everybody's like, oh, what are you making? And I was working on my Lisa Much cowl. So I said, it's a cowl. And somebody said, oh, I thought it was a shawlette. And so I was just, no, it's not. And then a few minutes later, we're talking. And
They were
somebody's
gaslighting you.
like, "Mhm." And somebody's like, oh, I think I'm going to cast on a shawlette. And somebody else is like, oh, I have a shawlette here. And I'm like, how many friggin' times can you guys say the word shawlette? And then Donna pipes up and she's giggling and she's like, oh, she said, we were trying to figure out how we could do this. We watched the podcast. And apparently I forget what I say on these things. And my little rant about not liking the word shawlette. Well, do you want to know how many times they said shawlette?
A lot.
A lot.
They must have
A
said
lot.
Well done.
Yeah, I know. It was quite
Yeah.
funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
Everybody apparently is knitting shawlettes.
Well,
So, but this will not be a
Once gained
shawlette.
hunger.
It
no
will be
shawlette.
It will be a garment.
A garment.
I like that word, garment. It will be a garment.
Was that all you bought there?
4 of these.
4 skeins of
4
that.
skeins of these and a magazine.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Louise. I mean, Adrian. The other
Do you
one
know
at
who
the
I
end of the
am?
table. You know your name. You there.
I bought a little bit of Blue Moon.
Because how can you... And take note of the color. Look at the color.
I know.
Look at
Louise,
where's yours.
you are rubbing
Where's
off
yours?
on us like
I
It
a
is
rash.
the most beautiful green.
Like a-
I feel like my
a
job here is
rash.
done. There is no pink to be seen anywhere.
Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Crazy. So this is the same base. It's the Peru, the
Why is yours
50
so, mine's
alpaca.
all like vomit here.
So you've been fondling it too much.
Yarn barf
There
here.
you go.
Hell, I'm gonna strangle myself.
If you poke me in the eye with that needle, I swear to God, woman, I'm gonna break it off in your face.
What?
Can you feel the love?
I've seen the point of the needle go past my eye multiple times.
You can't break these. My dad made these for me.
Really?
Then do
Yeah.
not poke me in the eye with them, because otherwise they will be broken.
Okay, I'll be more
So
careful.
this is also the Peru base, so it's
Hi, Louise.
50 alpaca, 30 merino, 20 silk, 500 yards. My colorway is much nicer. It is Enchanted Forest.
Oh, well, that's a nice
And
name.
I'm going
You
to
don't like
make...
Spawn of Scum?
I like Enchanted Forests better. I'm in the nice part of the forest, you're in the crappy part of the forest.
I'm like,
Sounds about right.
Sounds
about right.
there we go.
So I'm going to knit the Trimont Snood. I love it, it's Snood.
Terry
I've been-
had a sample there, and
Yeah.
it
So
was
it's like
wearing
a
as
cowl
all get
slash
out.
hood thing. I've been wanting to knit a Snood for a while, amazingly enough, but
What's the difference between a snood and a cowl?
Snood is meant to be pulled up into a hood,
Oh.
and hence the ud at the end. I don't know where the snuh comes from, but
Snap.
It's like a
Snood.
scarf hood.
yes, so it's a snood.
Scarf hood. A snarf.
Snood. Anyway, I'm using this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful green. Look at that.
That
Oh,
is
and
really
the silk
pretty.
makes it so
Mine's
shiny.
prettier.
Screw.
They're both nice. I would use both of them together.
I know you
and do
would.
color work with them.
Actually, I love that green too. I'm pulling your leg. It's
It's
amazing.
fabulous.
We pick beautiful
Yeah.
stuff.
We
So
do.
yes, So that's what I bought at Feather Your Nest. And then after we shopped,
Let our wallets cool down a little bit.
Oh. Then
we got caught in the rain. We were heading over to eat lunch at the Refined Fool, and we got sorry, I got a packet. Oh, I love a pocket.
That's going to be attractive.
just think of when you're wearing it. It's gonna be.
It's fine. It'll be fine when it fits. Anyway.
Nah. Okay.
We were 3/4 of the way over to the Refined Fool, and those skies just like, you heard a crack of thunder, and then the skies opened up.
Like, seriously,
and
we went from 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. It was...
And I'll put in the picture here. Make sure you send it to me.
Yeah.
And we, like, huddled up against the wall.
And Dawn's stuck in the corner.
Yeah.
And so we had to wait out the rain, and it was just pouring for, like, 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was like sideways rain.
And then you get the odd gust of wind that would, like... Fortunately, it was going the other way. So the rain was being pushed kind of away from us, because if the wind had changed,
I know, we've gotten so...
we would have been...
We're all like, protect the yarns!
Protect the yarns! Well, you could see because we were only, 2 streets from the river.
Yeah.
And you could, it was just like the wind was coming up the street, from the river up the street, and it was just blowing up the street between the buildings sideways.
That was serious,
crazy.
Serious rain.
Crazy.
And then it was over in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So then we went and had burgers and chips, and it was delicious as usual. Told you so.
So
they ate the gross lentil stuff, but
It
I had
was
a real
curried
burger.
lentil vegetarian burger. It's so
I tell you,
good.
see, I have literally been talking about this burger for a month.
She's
I've been dreaming about it. And I was not wrong at all.
I would go back tomorrow. It was so good. It was
I know.
So yummy.
It is.
Delicious.
Yeah, it was good. I need to figure out how to, also don't cook that much.
So we did a little knitting.
Yep.
And we ate some delicious food. And then we went to
Heaven is Handmade.
Heaven is Handmade, another really nice yarn shop in Sarnia. And we checked out all their stuff and checked out they have a lovely knitting room off the side where people hang out.
Yeah,
that's right.
Do their knit.
But we were too busy shopping. So
yeah, last time we were there.
I'll start with me.
Adrienne
I didn't bring
spent
mine
her money.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, some
Fabulous.
Manos del Uruguay Alegria.
couldn't-
Look at that.
You got nice green, and then you just immediately had to revert back.
Yeah, but green and purple go together.
Although I'm more pink than I normally buy. I don't normally buy this much pink, but
I'm rubbing
It's fabulous.
I know.
Yeah, look at that. All right, when I start buying pink, worry.
We'll check her in.
except
You got a pink bag there.
It's salmon.
coral.
Coral.
It's
Okay.
coral.
Anyway, so this is what I bought.
What did you buy there?
I just got a skate. I didn't bring it up to show, but the roslyn that I bought before, the gray for the
for your
the
sweater?
I bought just a ball of the white because I have this idea that I might do some color work along the bottom or along the cuffs.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I got my little pottery buttons.
Yes, from
To
Remembrance's
go.
Pottery.
Yes, to go on this project.
So you had said you might put them on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that that's
Excuse me.
a good place to put buttons?
Well,
Because, you're always leaning against, like, when you're driving, you're leaning against a chair. Isn't that going to bug your back? Maybe?
I don't know. Guess
Maybe
we'll
not.
find out.
I'm not the designer.
What do I care? Because I don't want them
Do what
to
you
like.
want.
They're not going to be buttonholes, right? They're just going to be attached.
But they're such beautiful
for
buttons. You put them on your back, you can't even
Yeah.
see them.
But it's and see, and I'd also
Maybe
thought
on
about
your
putting
shoulders.
it,
Ooh.
the shoulders, or I was just saying, or at the bottom along like the ribbing or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to do ribbing on the bottom, but just put 4 up the back.
That would be nice.
Just I don't
Lots
know
of
what
options.
we'll have to wait and see.
There you go.
Okay.
What did
they were
you
lovely.
get
This is
from
what I
Heaven is
bought.
Handmade?
I know, right? Madeline Tosh.
That's lovely.
Twist Light in Celadon. And I love it. I immediately went home and I pulled out the Woolen Boon that I bought at Knit Stitch. The Ranunculus. Match made in heaven. Match
See?
made in heaven.
You knew it was going to be
And
good.
there's a third skein coming to me actually that I have in my hot little hands, but I can't just show it to you just yet. And that is the third skein. And again, those 3 together, I'm tempted to set them aside for another well mood.
Oh.
Because I cannot tell you how much I love that pattern. I love it. And it's turning into something that I cannot wait to wear. I love the pattern. I love everything about it. And I love knitting it. And these 3 colors, this with the ranunculus with the 3rd mystery skein. Shut the front door.
So
Perfect.
next podcast, you'll have them all. You can bring all 3.
Yeah. Well, I'll have 2 in a minute.
So to finish our day, we then went to a little
Dessert bar.
bar and
Yeah.
stuffed our faces with dessert.
What was it called again?
Vanilla Bean Cafe.
Vanilla Bean
Vanilla
Cafe.
Bean. That's it.
And the woman who was there, I'm not sure if she was the owner or not, but she was super friendly. And we must have sat there for an hour knitting with
Or
our
more.
coffee and dessert and tea.
Apple pie.
Yeah, and we it was funny because we all 5 of us posted a picture to Instagram.
Of our
and of course
dessert.
we have a lot of the same friends on Instagram, so we kept getting these messages like, I'm getting 5 different angles of the same picture. You girls must be having a good time. And it was good. And we sat there for an hour and knit and chatted. And the woman who was there was so kind. When we were leaving, she said, if you girls want to come back, happy to reserve a table for you anytime you want to come in and do your knit thing. Wasn't that nice?
I think
That was very sweet.
I think we'll be back.
I
Vanilla
think we'll be
Bean. That's
back.
right. I couldn't remember.
Vanilla Bean Cafe.
I did a blog post very early this morning.
Round 4?
Yeah, around 4. And I put up all the pictures that I had taken of us getting caught in the rain and our dessert pictures in there. So, yeah, you can also look up, you want to look up a blog.
So then we had to leave. We had to go back home. And
Sadly.
there was a rainbow on the way home.
Yeah.
There was a rainbow.
So it was like the perfect
It was
day.
like they were telling us, boy, you girls know how to do it right.
That's right.
It was so fun.
Mhm.
It was really
It
fun.
was,
Yeah.
It was a good day.
Dawn and
Dawn and Lisa.
What lovely hosts. Like,
We
they're just,
love you.
they're so fun.
Can't wait
out
to
with.
hang out in Woodstock, girls.
oh my gosh. That's going to be a party.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Well, I can
orange-
imagine.
Oh.
It'll kind of be like how it was on Friday, except with sheep.
Sheep. And Angora bunny. I really hope those Angora bunnies are there this year. If they're not, I'm going to be
I have a
sad.
feeling that you'll be in luck.
I might just.
Is that it? Oh, wait.
No!
Oh
my gosh.
Because when we first saw Dawn, we happened to get a few things because we did some shopping at her new store.
I got mine in the
Yes.
mail.
Yes.
And my acquisition is an exact duplicate of Louise's acquisition because
We bought
I
it.
bought the same bag. Mine's at home.
So, see that fabulous corally pink?
Ta-da!
And
It's
got
so pretty.
light yellow lining in it.
And a really lovely stitch marker.
Yes. Mine's a maple leaf. What, yours was a sheep? Was yours a sheep?
Mine's a
Yours?
sheep. Yeah.
You're right. And so you were saying that she makes them so you can use them as a stitch marker.
Yeah. Her stitch marker has
That's
an
a
extra
fabulous-
circle on it, so you can use it as a stitch
Yep.
marker.
Nice.
That's wonderful. So I knit, and because I don't often knit with pink, but I had to find something to match with my bag. So
You've got 2 more bowls of it over there.
yeah, well, yes, that's different stuff. But
Is
anyways,
it?
but it is pink because I was going to do all those colors. I know you guys can't see this, but there's orange, there's light blue, purple, pink, white, and yellow.
You have a lot of pink over there, actually, now that I'm looking at it.
I know. Are you feeling
What's
okay?
that stuff up there?
Classical DK.
Want to sell it to me?
Sure.
The pink and the gray?
Yep.
Really?
Maybe, yeah. What are you going to make with it?
Sweater.
Talk about acquisitions on the fly.
Anyways, I love my bag, Dawn. It's a color that I don't have. And I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Because I
Me too.
almost bought this one that Adrian's going to show you.
Ta-da! We all bought a bag.
I know. And
So
I
it's
really
beautiful
like that
gray
one
and
too.
yellow. And I don't even
Yellow.
like yellow. And I don't really like Grello, but I like this bag. So
It's nice.
I bought it. So yeah, it's nice. And I got it's kind of padded and it's just squishy and lovely. And I
Oh, is
really
yours?
like it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's very nice. You know, this is the detail I really like. Her handles, outside fabric, but the inside of the handle
Yeah.
matches the inside of the bag. So yeah, it's just so cute.
It's a nice detail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Perfectly boxed corners.
And then I went and bought a second one because,
This actually, this is care of detail there. She's got perfectly boxed corners in the bottom there.
Well
Nicely done, Dawn.
And then she's got her notion pouch, but she's boxed the bottom of her notion pouches so that they can
I
actually.
think she carries around her underwear in hers.
Well, I don't
Or
do
her
that. in mine.
gitch, as she calls it. That's very Canadian.
Yes.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
That is
But
really
I have a
cute.
lot of
cute.
self-striping yarn that are all in gobstopper balls. And I find they roll around too much in most of the bigger ones. So this is the perfect size for a little gobstopper ball and some needles. So I will be putting some socks in here soon.
That's also a perfect toiletry bag.
Yes.
Carry-on
It's beautiful. I love it.
size.
It's cute.
Very nice.
Cute, cute, cute. It's
But
little
who's
knit
really
hearts.
going to use it for something else other than yarn?
Not me.
Well, me.
But you could.
You could.
You could.
You could.
Option is there.
But I don't think I will.
So yeah. So
Yay.
Fabulous.
that was a haul. So if we hadn't gone on the road trip, I wouldn't have had any acquisitions this week.
Me either. Except for my
Except
bag.
for your Knit Picks order.
But I didn't bring it, so it doesn't count.
So you're holding out on us.
Totally doesn't count.
Totally. All right. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have had any either.
So it's a good thing we went on our
Good
road
job we
trip.
went to Sarnia.
Good thing we're not going shopping together until Woodstock.
We've got a few weeks to
Save up.
12 days.
12 days. Oh, that's not a lot of...
No.
Oh, well.
All right.
All right. I think the last thing we have to do is shop updates.
Shop update.
We need fancy little music for that. A little...
I have a couple of
Blurby.
bags to show. First, do you have
She
other?
wants me to add in more music because you want to up my editing time.
Well, it would be cute.
Shush.
But you don't have to.
At least
I
you don't have
will-
to play the music.
True. You don't want clang clang. Wouldn't be fun. Wouldn't be fun.
Do you
Okay.
have other yarn to show for your?
I have
shop
yarn to
update?
talk about, not to show.
Oh, okay. I have a couple of bags to show.
Well, then you guys have got your big up
I
there.
have 2 bags left over from Kitchener that I'm putting up in the shop tonight. I've kind of been eking them out because, well, there's a few pretties, so I kind of space them out. So I have this one.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Isn't that nice? Nice pink and gray. This is a wedge with a polka dot
Oh my gosh, I love
on
that.
the inside. So she's a big bottom girl, this one.
We like our big bottom girls.
Oh, we do. Nice and deep.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I love that one. I think we've got 2 of these left. And this one is so cute. Are you ready?
Yes. I can't believe this one didn't
got a
look
frilly
so-
bottom.
Cactuses with a frilly bottom.
Frilly bottom.
A frilly wide bottom.
I love that lace on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And
What's
a
inside?
detail.
Oh,
It's like kind of like a paisley that matches the coral on the outside.
Very
Oh.
nice.
Polka dots, and again, nice big bottom.
Very nice.
Yeah, but the lace, Kathy added that lace detail, and I just think it's so pretty.
That's cute.
I like the sort of duality of the bag, you know, the prickly cactus with the lace. Sort of describes my personality, I think, if you will.
Mitch.
I wouldn't
Girly.
say that at all.
Yet prickly. Aw, thanks.
You're all flowers and
So those
hearts.
are the 2 bags that those are the new 2 bags that I'm putting up. I'm also working on getting some more some smaller cross stitch bags up this week, if I have time to sew them.
Awesome.
It's going to be another busy week ahead.
That's great.
And Thanksgiving's next weekend. So that's what I brought.
Very cool.
The yarn that you were going to talk about.
Mm.
Is this something that I'm going to want to sign up for?
Yep.
What is it?
So my cashmere club is going up. The first color has already been decided, and
What color?
I'm not telling you. It's a surprise. It's
Oh.
kind of the fun of the club.
So is it? So nobody knows until they get it in the mail? Like
Yep.
you just?
Oh, that's
Oh.
It's a
awesome.
3-month subscription.
Is it 1 skein or 2 skeins?
1 skein.
1 skein?
Once a month for 3 months. And this collection is called My Precious.
Oh, I like it.
And so we'll be working on that. And
Like
so
So how many skeins? Is this unlimited? Are you
No.
limiting it
it's
to?
a limited number available of the club subscription. So it will be going up on October 5th. The pre-orders will start, and I will hopefully ship by the end of October. So basically, I'm
November, December.
kind of more like November, December,
December,
January.
January.
So I'll send it out the last week of October. I'd like it to be
so
there
you'll
in the
be
first
there.
week of
Yeah.
November. So
Okay.
November, December, January.
And you'll have a nice treat to brighten up your January.
That's right.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Ooh.
And so how do we, is this on your Etsy
It will
shop?
be on my Etsy shop. Yep. So you will pay for everything right up front, the 3 skeins and all the shipping, and then it will just keep
Just
surprising
arrive.
you every month.
Nice. Fun.
Yes.
Yay.
And there's something else going up in my shop that's a
Ta-da!
bit of a
Surprise!
surprise because it's about that time.
We just can't help ourselves.
Whoosh.
I love the sound effects.
So
Ta-da!
we've done another little mini kit. This
We
is
have a mini kit.
Very limited edition.
Very limited. We might be down to 8 or 9. I'm not sure. That's all we're going to have. So this is the bag. It is a drawstring with a twill bottom. So it's a slightly more substantial bottom that gives a little bit of weight
I
to
got
the
a
bag.
substantial bottom too.
Well, join the club. There is a gray sort of cobblestone lining.
Sorry, it's totally blown.
There, that's the color of the lining. And I used the same fabric on the drawstrings. Are you ready?
I love it.
And the yarn that
What?
goes with it.
Oh my God!
Oh,
It's
Look
a
at
pinky
that.
gray.
pinky gray. That is
It's called
fabulous.
Secrets in the Shadows.
Oh my God! Look at
You
that.
come up with the best names. I love
I'm
See,
trying. I'm
You
trying.
outdid yourself, girlfriend.
That is really nice.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
All right.
So when are those? Those will be up
I
in
know.
the shop.
Those will be
when-
up by
in
the
the
time you
next-
watch this podcast.
I'm gonna take the pictures tonight and send them. I love that pink undertone. Love it. So that, where'd it go? Is going with this and my woolen boon.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Now I get. I wasn't even cluing in what you were
Sometimes.
talking about. Which yarn?
Because we're secret.
Yeah.
So fabulous.
So this
I
little
love
kit-
that.
I
kit.
love the little scarves on the birds.
I know.
And they have hats
And
on.
they have hats.
know.
Hats and
The
scarves.
birds with woolies.
I love that.
Isn't that nice?
So that'll be up in the shop.
I did something a little new with this one. I put some top stitching on the top of the twill here, and I used a variegated thread.
Oh, we'll never see that,
totally
sadly.
blown out there.
You just have to trust us. It looks
It's
cute.
super cute.
It's pink variegated.
It's super cute.
Yeah.
Looks lovely.
So
So yeah.
so that'll be up in the shop.
And they'll be up in my shop this time.
Right.
So they'll be in
Yes.
Old Oak Yarns.
They will be up in Old Oak Yarns.
That's
So
wonderful.
that-
You guys outdid yourselves. This is
Thank you.
This is
That's mine. So I'm going to take that back.
fabulous.
Thank you.
The bag is mine. I'll take that.
I like how you guys are just
I know.
trading.
We trade these every
Wait,
once
this
in a
is
while.
mine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
Thank
2
you.
of them.
That's
That's
nice.
just the regular gray that I made Louisa last time. The one
Right.
that's
Okay.
staring at
Good.
over there.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. That's all.
That's it. It was a shorty today.
That would, yeah. We
Only
could
an hour
have
and a half.
some-
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Asa.
Asa-
I
Asa,
appreciate the short
Asa wants
episode.
us to record like all day long and just let it play.
Just,
I don't think anybody else wants to watch that.
I don't think
Asa.
anybody wants to.
I don't want to edit that off.
That's the thing. She doesn't even want you to edit it. She just wants you to put it up.
I know, but I gotta put on all the text and the details and stuff like that, right?
Did you make
So-
a mistake?
Oh, well, I made one love one. And I did something when we were talking, so I had to pull it out and redo some of it. That's when I practically strangled myself and I realized I had it wrapped around the third time. So maybe there may be a little, yeah, you have to be a little careful with this Portuguese knitting. But you know, we can do, have you seen knitting pins?
Yes.
So then you don't have to try to strangle yourself. But I may order a knitting pin. But I actually really like this.
There's
So
a type
that's
of
my
weaving that I've been
little-
wanting to try called backstrap weaving, where you put it behind your back, and that's and then you wrap the front of it around like a chair or a newel post, and that holds your tension there. Something or no,
Try it.
you wrap it around, and then the rest of it's behind your back. So when you lean back, that provides the tension
Oh,
for
that's
the
sure.
warp. Okay.
Oh,
And then you weave through that. Yeah, cool, right? I know.
We need to do that.
I
You
know.
need to do that.
I totally do.
We can do that.
Oh my goodness.
You want to do that?
No.
I want to hear you. Someday we're going to suggest something. You're going to say yes.
No.
Someday.
Someday. Never say never.
Yeah.
No.
That's what she said about knitting.
We'll get you. Not to worry.
I don't want to knit. Because I know
Oh no,
like
I wanted to knit. I knew that if I started to knit, this would happen.
But this
And
is not.
it did.
This
I
is
was
so
not
bad.
wrong.
But this is not a bad thing.
No.
I'm sorry, but the incredible amounts of time and money that are, which I love to do, by the way. But the problem was that I knew that I would love it.
Yeah.
And I knew that I would become obsessed
You
and a
thank
stasher
me
and a hoarder.
every day.
And,
You thank me every day.
well, every other day, maybe.
But you guys knew Knit City is going on right now, right?
No, it's over.
Well, it was on the
last
weekend.
Yeah,
it was this
I know.
past weekend, right?
I know. I was drooling over people's pictures.
I know.
Yes.
Kristen was there.
Yes, I know. I
Melon
know.
Patch Quilts.
Mhm.
She also went to a concert. Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
that was another reason why she went.
I know. I think supposedly the real reason was to visit her daughter.
Oh,
And the concert-
How convenient.
And I know the concert and the yarn just happened
right
to coincide.
Handy that.
I know.
Sounds like something I'd do.
So I know.
Fun. Well,
Maybe we'll be there next year.
next year. Well, yeah, but next year we were hoping to maybe
I'm gonna
do
do.
Rhinebeck.
I'm gonna do them all.
We can't afford to do them all.
Sure, we can.
Yeah. Are you going to pay for my plane ticket?
We're gonna drive.
We're driving to Rhinebeck.
Yeah.
We're not
hate
driving
flying.
Knit City.
I
Well,
really
we can
hate
fly
flying.
We can fly
I hate it.
I know. Well, I
You'll
don't
have
know.
to drug me up.
We'll have to just sell some bags. How many bags do you need to sell to get a ticket there and back and a hotel and spending money?
I'd have to pay for Kathy too. Don't forget.
Oh yeah,
She has to come too.
yeah. Of course she has to come. I don't know. I know. I'm already starting to plan my next year's vacation. I am going to Rhinebeck. You guys are gonna. I am seriously.
Whether or not we
gonna
come, you're going.
Oh, you're coming
Don't
with
we
me.
have to find a place to stay like now?
at Rhinebeck?
Yeah, for next year.
What I'm really I'm gonna put this out there. If
Because
because there's people that rent houses.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
So if anybody happens to know of somebody who's not going, if you have a vacancy, if you guys have a group of girls
For 5
that go
people?
down, well, I don't know, or if you know, I don't know. If
Because I
anybody
think
has
we
any
were
tips.
6 people. We're hoping to all go together, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dawn and Lisa.
Yeah.
And Kathy.
Yeah. And us.
And us.
That's 6.
And it's 6. So we need our own house. Okay. Well, if anybody has
We'll
any tips.
Do you know of a
because
house we can
I've
rent?
looked at
Cheap?
Airbnbs.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's nothing really there. Like, there's no hotel. There's a really beautiful old hotel in Rhinebeck, but it's crazy expensive to stay at. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas of where to stay, I mean, I know across the river, and the town name has just gone because that's where Rebecca and I stayed.
And don't you like park there and walk over the bridge?
No.
Something like
You
that?
have to drive. Oh, the name was almost there and I lost it again. No, you have to drive out of Rhinebeck, out and around, and over this
Oh, okay.
one bridge to get back into this town that 10,000 knitters are staying in. Literally, the show ended. We drove into Rhinebeck, found a parking spot.
Oh, you've been there before.
Yeah, I've been there before.
I didn't know that.
Yep. And hours later, 3-4 hours later, there was still a lineup to get back over the bridge into... Oh, why can't I think of this town?
That's brutal.
Yeah, so it's... If you,
need
can
to be patient. It's a good thing
in
we knit.
Rhinebeck. Yeah, you get a sweater done.
I'm not going to volunteer to drive that.
I'll drive.
Okay.
But anyways, I know I'm already starting to pout a little bit that I'm not going this year because I wanted to go this year, but I couldn't find anybody. You guys were busy that weekend.
Yeah, we have our
Literally-
stitching weekend that
Yeah,
weekend.
there was literally nobody that could go with me, so I'm staying home.
Boo.
And I'm a little bummed, but that's okay because
Save up for next year.
that's right. Next year, and next year I can go with all you guys.
Yep.
So everything works out, right?
Yep.
The way it's
Exactly.
supposed to.
All right, girls.
All
Let's
right.
wrap it up.
Say
All right.
goodbye, girls.
Bye, girls.
Bye, girls.
Bye, ladies.
Happy knitting.
Happy
Happy
knitting.
That sounds almost like Merry Christmas.
It is like Merry Christmas.